had to play and get myself away. Did you think I was man enough? Did you think I was smart enough? Did you think I was strong enough? Did you think I'd work it out? Of the ghetto life. Sing it till you feel it when you sing it. Ghetto life. You got to get on over. Ghetto life. When I was a young boy, tenement slums and corner bums, playing tag with winos, the only way to have some fun. One thing about the ghetto, you don't have to hurry. It'll be bad tomorrow, so brother, don't you worry. Ghetto life. Talking my ghetto life. Ghetto life, baby. Ghetto love. La 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 la. Life. People, we got to get over. Talking about the life. Where's the place from? Say, where's the place from? How? Where's the place we like to fun? Where's the place we like to fun? That's the place where we fun from day to day. Get around, get around, that's the place.
She getting ghetto up in here. She getting ghetto up in here. She be like, one Mississippi, two Mississippi, stop. Back up, if you don't, you can drop. Like I said before, it's my man. What part of that conversation don't you understand? She gon' get ghetto up in here. Things don't come off, grease up our face, put you in your bed. Get ghetto up in here. Didn't want me scrap, popping on the gap. Gotta fall back now. Ghetto up in here. Try to be a lady, but you keep pushing me. You won't get me. I don't wanna get ghetto up in here. Leave me alone and go home. By the way, stop blowing up your cell phone. When you had him, you mistreated him. Now I found him, and I'm feeding him, and he's happy. There's no drama, so you can save those hot notes for the opera. 'Cause I ain't giving him up, I'm loving him up. Me and him every night, drinking from the same cup. They say you don't know a good thing till it's gone, and now I've landed in my arms. Like one Mississippi, two Mississippi, stop. Back up, if you don't, you can drop. Like I said before, it's my man. What part of that conversation don't you understand? She gon' get ghetto up in here. Things don't come off, grease up my face, put you in your bed. Get ghetto up in here. Didn't want me scrap, popping on the gap. Gotta fall back now. Ghetto up in here. Try to be a lady, but you keep pushing me. You won't get me. I don't wanna get ghetto up in here. Leave me alone and go home. By the way, stop blowing up your cell phone. Took advantage of his kindness, didn't appreciate his sweetness. Now I'm present, you're the past. Ain't my fault what y'all had didn't last. 'Cause I ain't giving him up, I'm loving him up. Me and him every night, drinking from the same cup. They say you don't know a good thing till it's gone, and now it's landed in my arms. I wanna kill the confusion. Girl, ain't no confusion. I want you to know it's me he's loving. You know it's you I'm loving, yeah. I'm even thinking about having his children. So I think you should find yourself a new boy, 'cause the ship could sail a long time ago. Have you ever been in the party, repping your section? Bottles came flying in your direction. Turned around and saw two kitty cats
fighting, trying to play the good Samaritan. Now your face is scratched in. They're getting gritty, they're getting gully. Someone called security, about to be a casualty. The letters coming off when wavy coming off. If the cops shut it down at the parties in my law.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, stop. Back up, don't you get dropped. Like I said, oh, it's my man. What part of that conversation don't you understand? Whoa, whoa, whoa. She gon' get ghetto up here. Things don't come on, grease up my face, put you in your bed. Get ghetto up here. Didn't want to scrap, hopping on that gas, gotta fall back. She get ghetto up here. Trying to be a lady, but you keep pushing me, but you don't get me. I don't wanna get ghetto up here. Leave me alone and go home by the wayside, blowing up the cell phone.
Y'all listening to the sound of Leela James with the refugees.
Don't make me get ghetto.
Trouble again, yeah.
Leela, I don't wanna get ghetto, no.
Show is a shame.
How is it that two people who laugh together and love together sometimes end up far apart? two people who live together, dreams together, sometimes end up all alone. Tell me, how is it? I said, and how is it again back? Two people cling together, dream a little dream together. Sometimes end up all
Well, what's up, everybody? This is another episode of the Strictly Ghetto Show. Yours truly, Gary G Money Joyner is on the mic, and I'm doing it the way I do it. That was y'all seen that game last night. Oh man. I mean, it was feeling good. 28-3 was up. Or wasn't we? I was a Falcons fan for today. Because I just can't stand as Jungle said, the establishment. I can't stand that thing. I try to send out my alerts, but just ain't nobody coming in here. Well, that's it. Where this ain't not playing. That's the way it is right now. I'm out here. Got this. I've been fighting colds and everything, and then, I couldn't make it out to work. It's not really been fun time for me, But so be it. I watched the game, and it ended up, he was feeling good, up 28-3, and you lost everything. The bottom fell out. The bottom fell out in there. They gave it up. They laid down like a, they laid down, they laid down like a little, what do you call them though? Like a hoe. Yeah. Maybe they need to stop using ATL hoe as a saying. Because that's what they did. They laid down like a hoe. They did that on it. They did that. So the Falcons lost. But that ain't what this show's going to be about. This show's going to be about, it's about all the crap I've seen since the first few days of Trump, man. Everybody, y'all got to get your passport, get out of this country sometime. Get out of the country or just, move around, get a different perspective. It's our best way to escape as we can. We got to escape when we can because, I can't stand you up in this country and, whiteness. The whiteness is taking over, man. The white ignorance is taking over the country, man. There's just no way around it. White ignorance is taking over the country. It just is. So what we gotta do is we gotta get out, get about, leave this Mickey Ficky. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth staying all the time for this thing, you know. They don't see what they doing. They don't notice what's going down. A few of my good people, they notice what's going on. You know, that this guy's a fool. That this guy's going to hurt stuff. This guy he does stuff. He don't know what he doing. He just, okay, I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna sign executive orders, mad executive orders, signing all that stuff. Mad executive orders, trying to, you know, just because he do what his ignorance feel, and everybody's okay with it. You know, not the ones that voted for him are okay with it still. So we gonna let that marinate, because, you know, if you let it marinate a little while, after a while they're gonna be able to tell that this is a nasty ass pot of stew that they done stirred up here. This is some stinking stew. You know, they go after a while. They don't have no taste buds. I mean, I guess it's like being without taste buds. You just get used to, you know, eating that sloppy old molded ass food, and you think ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll have to wait later until they find out that they got diarrhea, or, you know, their stomach is hurting and stuff later, because that's how they learn. That's how they learn. That's how they learn. They can't expect them to learn any other way. I ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm just gonna be on here for a short little minute or two, talking about stuff like this. And they sent some Muslim, had a Muslim ban. Like, that's the problem with the country. You know, meanwhile, the freaking, you know, the Klan never been declared a hate group or none of that stuff. They just they able to roam free in the world. You know, that's that privilege, man. That's that privilege. No matter what they do, it's all you. It's all your fault. It's all your people. It's all, and they're in control of that. They fired Tamron Hall. They fired Tamron Hall over there at NBC News for Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly digging his fucking ass. What the fuck? Why would they do? Who would do that? Who makes that type of move? Yeah, but you know, that's them now. You know, we don't run nothing. That's the whole thing, okay? Man, I want to give Tamron Hall to work for my news corporate. I don't own it. Shit. Man, what we gonna do, man? Freaking, and they got that orange freaking dude with the swirly hair going up, the swirl, freaking, it's not even a swirl. What the hell is a squirrel's nest or something on his head up there running the country like a damn fool? Guy looking like damn fools. And he gonna continue to do that. He only took him a few days to start messing up, you know. But, you know, I just, we had to do it though. I had to take the chance. I knew that my candidate, any candidate that I picked, you know, my write-in vote, I knew that this was gonna be what was gonna be. What was gonna be is what's gonna be. Everybody, you know, and there's nothing I could do about it. It was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do about it, because I knew that I had to do something. We had to try to change from two lesser of the two evil shit, because it's all the same all the time. You get the same old formula. See, we would die. See, and usually what happens is we would still continue to get shot, and we would die. We get shot in the street, unharmed, and we would die, and, you know, there would be nothing, no time served and people would get off. It's the same thing would happen with Chillery. Then it is just happened that, you know, that stuff would happen under Chillery. And now we have a little bit of a spread, you know. And those folks, you know, they considered themselves white, but now they're getting a little wake up call, because now those like that family they sent some of the people, his family away back to the country, I don't know what country they was from, but they thought they were white, but it don't matter to them because hey man, you in this, man? Nope, you ain't white. You ain't white enough for them. They think you a terrorist. They don't care how we Christian or you a terrorist. I work hard in the country and I earn my own cleaning business. I own my own cleaning business. I deserve to stay around. Please, Mr. President. No, your ass gets sent back to sender. Big stamp on your forehead. They stamp on your forehead and send you back to sender to your country. What you gonna do? Can't do nothing. That's what you voted for. Stupid. Just stupid. Yeah, I like it. Some of it, I mean, hell yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. That's good for them. Y'all need that. You need to stand up and taste the L. Taste this L and lick the L. And taste this L that we've been getting for so long. Just being, and I had to you gotta learn to love. I had to learn to love being on the bottom, learning to love being the unloved loser, race, the disenfranchised, unlovable loser race, where did you just get blamed for your own stuff and other folks are forced to do a shuffle dancing for the, forced to do a shuffle dance to get some money, and hopefully they get some money for a little while, but soon it runs out on that plug will get pulled too. Time will run out, just like it did for, Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash was up in there. She thought that she was gonna make it. She was above all, and she had, just kissed, Trump's ass to get, on the way. But, Fox was like, sayonara. Now you gotta go find another way to get your checks. And now she up there. Now you gotta knock on the black people door. And usually what we do is forgive anyway, though. But, I hope that we don't do it this time. We gotta start learning from our lessons. Stop forgiving so damn much, man. You gotta stop forgiving early. You gotta stop forgiving these folks for the dirt they do to us, the harm they do to us. Like Carolyn Bryant, I don't forgive that bitch. You killed you got that boy killed, and you got you start the movement that got many others killed. Many of our great leaders is gone. Malcolm X is gone. All those people are gone. You started that shit. Carolyn Bryant, old ass 82-year-old woman, we can't get back now. They wait all this time, and they get to live long. They get to live stress free. They get to have this life like that. And then folks want to turn around and believe in God. Well, I believe that God exists, but I think he's been fucking up. Yeah, God been fucking up. That's right. Clap for that. God been fucking up. Just now finding out about all this stuff. And the truth is, I don't know who I am or where I came from no more because, I thought they say we're Israelites. Are we Israelites? Are we Jews? Who the fuck are we? Because they keep stealing stuff. You find out that something new every day. And then Trump is now, like I thought he was doing, he's gonna make he's done something now. I've heard, where he's going to affect the change of internet. How internet, and now only the rich people are gonna afford the good fast internet, and the slower internet's gonna be cut down. I mean, it's gonna cost you more. So that takes something away from us. That works. So what we gonna go to? The library? That's what they, this mother effer's doing all kinds of shit. Just ain't fair. Isn't it a shame? Isn't it a shame what's going on? What's happening to us, man? Isn't it a shame what's going on and what's happening? It is a shame. It's a damn shame. Can't believe, man. I can't believe it. This can't be real. Sometimes you just sit there like, man, I wish this wasn't real, but it is. They had that. Then Trump had got Daryl Scott. This Daryl Scott guy, he said, that he had, talked with some gang thugs, some Chicago gang thugs talked to him because they saw him and they associated him with Donald Trump, and he said Donald, they want to, they would like to get the body cap down for some programs. And then they sat there and it was unreal. None of them said nothing. One of them, and everybody just sitting there all happy. It's like it was the whole his crew that he had around them on the table. And they was like they was thinking they having a meeting of their life that led to somebody that they want to meet with. We got to get our own crew, our own people, sitting at our own table, talking about some real stuff on how to fix stuff. And I gotta do that, man. I'm gonna make some calls and try to get people, in touch with people. Man, I can't. Man, but I'm just not used to trying to talk, man. I hate to do that shit, but I gotta do it because, it ain't getting any better out here. It ain't getting any better. We gotta do better. And it's February now. And I ain't done not one resolution yet. Not one resolution yet. It's Black History Month, man. It should be, Black History Month. We should have a Black History every month, but we got this little short ass month to work with here. Trying to teach your kid about the Black History for the month. They're gonna pick a few heroes and they're gonna try to remember. I don't even remember all these heroes that I missed. The school systems, they suck. And my mom didn't know about all this stuff either. She believed that we came up from mud huts. So, mud huts with sticks in our nose, and that's how we living. Like the Ugandan giant. What's that Ugandan giant wrestler? That wrestler, man. The Ugandan giant. Forget his name. And they thought that they had brought that stereotype. That's the stereotype that they often feed us. Yeah, man. It's tough taking these L's, man. Golly. So we're dealing with Donald Trump. We're dealing with a country that don't love, have no love right now. This is a no-love country. It is. Don't let them tell you any different. It's a no-love country. There ain't no love for your fellow man here. Ain't no love for any man except the white man. The white man and the white woman, and they always would get in line for that first. They'll always get in line. And by the time they ready to give out paybacks and restitution, they're gonna be able to claim some of that prize, some of that money. Yeah. By the time they give blacks, they want us wiped off probably before they even try. Then they're going to try to give us some money like that. I wouldn't be surprised. They already pulled it off a few times. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the ones to claim it all. That's just the price of it all. So I'm going to start playing some music right now because, I ain't got nobody up in here in the chat with me. I don't know how to do. Oh, wait up. I got somebody. My homie, Big L, is in here. He's in here. What's up, Big L? Glad you're chilling with me on the Strictly Ghetto show today. And, yeah. So, yeah, Daryl Scott, man. Daryl Scott's the biggest. That biggest whatchamacallit, he just the shuffling dancing as pastor there is. He just pulled that, that lie out there. And now that the lie has been revealed, the whole lie has been revealed, it really doesn't, he would just blow it off like it's just nothing, you know. And Trump got us, man. He got us with this whole thing, you know. So and they're gonna continue to you know, celebrate him. You know, they're gonna celebrate him a while before it's gonna be a while. You gotta let this stuff cook. They gotta let this food cook. Let that thing marinate because, you know, they don't know how bad this has been yet, and they gotta learn. And they're gonna learn though. That's what I'm gonna hope for that optimism. I got optimism and hope that they change. Oh, wait a minute. Who else I got up in here? My promoter, Juggle Brother is here. Juggle Brother is here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I want to do with you. I'm gonna get on the floor with you. I wanna dance all over you. Okay, I don't know where that song came from, but I just started singing that. What's up, y'all? Okay, so, yo, everybody in microwave chat, he on live too. Well, that's cool for the microwave is on, but he couldn't contact a brother and let him know that he was on. Yo, I've been waiting to get back in this game for how many weeks? Yo, ask Trump to talk to all the colonizers that do most of the killing in America. Have that talk. Exactly. Thank you.
Everybody say.
Thank you, Big L.
Everybody say.
Big L. That comment.
Everybody say. Amen. Let the church say.
Yeah, because microwave, he out there, they talk sports all day. And then sometime, you know, Jersey Vern or I get my boy to Jersey Vern. Hey, what's the way, you know, his Falcon hate, you know, his Falcon hating all day. You know, then he picking up drivers. The driver don't even know, the passenger don't even know they on the show. But my girl want to talk to him. Babe wants to say something to Michael, to Jersey about that, you know, because she likes his position that he got. You know, Jersey done talked his way into a good spot in the company. But, you know, that's the gift of gab, man. That's the gift of gab that I got to learn how to get. But, you know, a lot of times, though, you know, Jersey just be going on and on about that stuff, man. He just ready to kill all the Falcon that he started taking that then laughing about stuff. Like, you know, smoked like 12 cigars in the back, something. You know. Yeah. He talked to Chicago thugs. Yeah, that's what Daryl Scott did. Talked about those Chicago thugs and stuff. Yeah, Daryl Scott, man. The whole situation at that table was just horrible and off. And like how everybody just wanted to, yes, master, and we want to kiss your ass. Master, we want to kiss your ass. Mwah, mwah, mwah. He was loving it, like, damn. And Trump was just in there, and they just, you know, they lovingly love that ass kiss. And this is the pecking order how this country gone. We all take, you know, notes from them. They don't take notes from us. We got very little power. They holding all the power. They holding all the chips. They got all the bargaining chips. They got all that. We got nothing. So how we gonna play ourselves into a better position at the crap table? Cause all we got is crap. We that cat in the back. Hey, yo, let me borrow a couple chips so I don't get in this game, yo. Let me borrow some chips from you. I'm gonna pay you back. Yo, we trying to get chips on credit and shit in the black community. And that ain't good enough. You can't be good enough anymore to play craps on nothing and then find out you don't own anything and you end up with nothing. You say you up there and the spin ain't good and you gambling with no freaking bargaining chips. That's how they got us. They got us, at the crap table with no daggone bargaining chips up there begging for bargaining chips at the table. And that's why we end up with nothing. End up with crumbs, man. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's not right. It's not fair. And and it's the same old thing that happens all the time, all the time. Yeah, Jay Fish, the microwave, want to do a show. Everybody want to do Super Bowl after Super Bowl win now. Everybody want to do a show after the Super Bowl loss. They gonna run that junk into the ground. But here, I'm talking about some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? That stuff just background noise right now. It's a background mess. They going the worst thing that happened about it, that loss, was that, now we gotta hear that shit about Brady, and you gotta give it up to Brady being the best of all time, because even if you cheat, if you're a successful cheater, even though those rules don't apply to if a brother was a quarterback, they gonna take every damn championship back regardless. That been a brother's head football coach, been the brother, they'd put his ass, and make it hard for him to come back. He'd be suspended for 5 freaking seasons and wouldn't as a coach, and he'd probably get let go after he's finished his suspension. But that's the way this country's going right now. Just the freaking truth. The things that I put out there is the truth. Yeah, I ain't got no freaking 800 comments and everybody commenting on my stuff. But what I put out there is more important in my eyes. In my eyes, it's more important. Like way, Dread gonna be on. Dread is on right now. Dread up there. Okay. Come on, man. Let's get it out. Stop stuttering. John Fisher doing a whole shit. Man, you could spend your time with the freaking. Spend your time with the real dude here who had to fight off colds all week. Trying to work 2 jobs and trying to make, pennies, into diamonds and stuff. Spend some time with somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, right now. Because those guys, they be running game all week. You can talk about sports, but the established people are established, and they don't seem to be going nowhere. And the only thing that's going to get them is if we come back as underdogs. Okay, let me see some of this chat. Big L says, yo, Gary, I was on vacation in Nassau, Bahamas all week. I didn't know how all black everything it is on that island. Money with blacks on it, restaurants, all black, shops, all black, and police didn't carry guns. I was amazed. It was so much love here. And that's the love that we got to get right here. That's the love I dream about right here in America, to where you can go, we as people can go and have our own establishments and things like that. Imagine growing up over there in that time when Black Wall Street was going on. That had to be the good feeling to see your own people successful. They was love amongst each other. Everybody watched out for one another. They destroyed that from us. They took it from us. Can we build it back? Yes. But they would try to destroy it again. Matter of fact, right now, everybody knows that who's totally pulling the strings behind this whole black on black killing here in Chicago. They don't want to solve that issue. What they want to do is continue that issue, then put tanks as they can feed their daggone new slave system. And they're going to keep feeding their new slave system. And I gotta punt that home call. My people just don't get it. They trying to produce that new slave system, and that's what they can. But what are we gonna do about that? Let me tell you what we're gonna do about that. We can't do nothing about that yet until we realize first that they're doing it first. Acknowledge the fact that what they're doing first. Acknowledge that first. Acknowledge what is being done to us first. Then take a breath and say, okay, now, how am I gonna play it? You know, they don't go and swing a ball. You know, I hate that game, golf. Golf is a horrible freaking sport. Just my opinion. Golf is horrible. Golf is a horrible sport. But they're gonna hit a ball, knock it, and then they don't just say, okay, let me take it from here and swing it again until they go somewhere. They take the time and try to, you know, I guess they trying to find out how they gonna get the next, you know, the ball to roll to the hole eventually. But they gotta take time hitting it and all that stuff and figuring out some shit on how to get it to go where they want shit to go. That's the thing. But that, or okay, then if it's not, then it's a thinking game. It's like chess, and you gotta figure out how to play it. Okay, they doing us like this, so what am I gonna do? I gotta make my move. You know, I ain't really say so. We've been down. See, we're a resilient people, but we gotta realize how smart we are. We gotta get that smartness, that good feeling back that we had, that the same feeling and the same, you know, conquer the world feeling that they had when, that you can imagine they had when they was doing, created Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was that success. We got to get that pride in us. We got to start walking with our eyes, but heads up and our shoulders back, and we got to start doing that. Change. This is going to help to change things. Get our walk different. We got to get our kids' minds right and focused, because it's a war. It's a war. The war's already going on. It's mental. It's part mental. It's part physical, and it's used. And they're using white folks are using their dominance to win. They made this dominance thing. They made this dominance things for them to win. And that's why we keep coming up at the bottom. We scraping the bottom all the time. Playing craps with chips that we don't even have. No credit. Now we owe more. We owe more after you lose. We got to get it together here, or else it's going to be the end of us as people. What's up? We got anybody else in the chat room? We got the star of the Underground Railroad show. It's a sports show with a different perspective. He is that Ninja. He's in the chat room. What's up, Ninja? Everybody's excited. They talking about, John Fisher is on, and I'm pretty sure Jersey Vern coming up. Jersey Vern. Cigar smoker. Cigar smoking Jersey Vern. He coming up soon. But that ninja's coming on tonight. And also, the morning coffee show was great this morning. Wake up with Jungle. Y'all gotta learn to wake up with Jungle. Wake up with Jungle in the morning. And all the X Squadrons and the MCDEs and all them, the family, big ups for them. Big ups to them. All of them. The squadron, and the leader's down right now, Kesey, because he had to, his team just freaking took a dump on the field after the third quarter. Freaking man, I wanted them to win so bad, but it don't matter. Don't matter, you know what I'm saying? What you want, you're gonna get what you get. And they got, they was like, ATL ho, and then they got freaking dusted after that. I thought they had that in their hand. Any other team, they would have been, they could have shut that down, But, not them. They blew that one. They blew that one for sure. Just threw it away. Threw the game away like that. Now he gonna be up in there with the president. He's gonna be there. Tom Brady gonna bring him. He gonna bring his kid. He gonna bring Cassell probably bring Cassell over there to go meet the president. And they gonna have it and be smiling and cheesing and stuff. Cause he loves his whiteness. That's why they got all those damn white receivers. Freaking Edelman with that freaking, he got some stuff in his beard. They try to catch the ball, whatever it is. That dude, and he got like average speed. They keep winning, and something's wrong. It's just the unfair times right now. It's unfair times. This is a time of unfairness where things don't go right for us right now. And we gotta try to keep your head up, and it's a struggle every day to keep your head up for a minute. But we're gonna let this thing marinate, because the president is the president. He sent some people back home, and the first thing they want us to have us do is to go over there and march for them. No, we shouldn't be marching with them. We shouldn't. We need to sit these things out and take a rest and try to figure out some other ideas on how to protest other than march. Back in the day when it was HL Greens, they had separate counters at H&L Greens. That store was like a 5 and dime store back in the day. They had the white counter and the black counter. They didn't want they wanted to keep everything segregated, and they had to have a sit-in, and it changed things after a while. That worked. What else will work? What's our next protest idea? We got to start getting on that protesting, but not the marching. The marching. We're done with that. And I'm sick and tired of all these white feminists and shit. I can't trust no white feminist. You can't trust a white just about anything. When they get in groups, something's wrong. How come I feel that way? Well, they've gotten in groups before. It has been good. What groups have they made that really, they've even made some of our groups. I think there's white people behind NAACP and everything. So, the groups that we think we got that's going to help us really aren't out to help us. I mean, how could it be? How could this help? It's probably not really helping at all. Last W we had, what was another W we had? On the bus. The bus, we kept away from the bus. Was that march? Was that a march? No, it wasn't marching. You just sat, went and took a cab or something, did something other than take these buses. Then, they had to have us on the bus then. So how do you make changes using the same system that we know ain't working? But it'll work for them because they're white, though. I mean, hey, they got more chips. If you're a feminist, they got to put a little pecking order anyway. The pecking order, everybody know how pecking order goes. And we are on the freaking bottom of it. And, I don't understand how black women can want to be feminists. It should just, the black women, you're getting played every damn time if you try to march with them and be feminists. Because they ain't look out for your best interests. You want your black man back. Like Diana Ross would say, from Mahogany. Well, they don't want him. They don't want you to have that black man. They don't want. They want him to. They want us to eat the dirt. It's hard to tell yourself that you still worth something when this country and everything else around us is telling us they want us in the dirt. They want us in the dirt, breathing in the dirt, and eating dirt, living in the dirt. Man, you know what real racism is? Real racism is, if I ever get a chance to be racist, I'm going to try to, I want to be able to tell them, hey, get your ass up out of here, white people. I don't want you living near me. I live here. I live in a good area. You go stay over there, and I'm going to make you live with vermin and cockroach. And you're going to have to fight for your own cereal. That's what I would do. That's how you do it. That's what real racism is. Be able to, privileges, privileges something like, okay, I made it, on my own 2 feet, and then, I'm in the meantime, I'm standing all over a whole bunch of people's backs and all, and all people died and lost limbs and got raped up, and everybody, made money off of them and just living off their back and with just pure ignorance. That's what privilege is. That's what black privilege is. I haven't been able to live like that, so till I can't be racist. But I really don't like white people as a whole. Few good ones in here. Sprinkles of them are good, but you don't want more than that. You start, if you see groups just getting together and white, you just starting to wonder, oh, maybe I shouldn't be around here. Should I leave? Should I leave? I can't leave. Big L says, yo, we can from the Bahamas. A lot of the businesses that we consider shacks, but it was all black owned and amazing food and drink. I've been in the Bahamas when I was in the I'm sorry I have to interrupt that, but I was in the Bahamas once when I was in the Navy, and it was beautiful. Very beautiful. The food was great. The food tastes great. And yeah, it's in a shack, those shack places, but the food is on point. The water is great. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's a good spot maybe to move to. I'm going to take my girl over there soon. One of these days, we going to hit the Bahamas again. Me and Babe got to hit the Bahamas. And see how good our people live. As much as me and Babe argue about some of the things that's going on and how to take care of it, she do like to, spend, time in the black community. And that's a beautiful thing. So this is the Just Been True show. I got 22 minutes on this thing before I start wrapping it up, so it can go into Jersey can go into his cigar smoke show. The cigar smoke show gonna be coming on coming on at around 4ish. I presume. That's what he gonna do it then. He gonna talk about all that stuff. And he'll believe that the Knicks can win the champion NBA title. It ain't happening. The Knicks ain't winning nothing, man. This is gonna be the straight years of Cavs versus Warriors until something happens and somebody tweaks up some parts and gets evil out of it. That's what you're gonna see every day on year in NBA. Yep. Yep, Jungle. That's what the show is going. The show over there at whatchamacallit is going. It's definitely that. That's what it is. So, we gonna you listen to Jersey show after this. Those that hung with me, even though I was on doing John Fisher time. Okay. As he gives coins away with that sound effect, ching, 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 ching. He's up there. His conservatives he's basically a conservative of this sports talk show. We'll be there. An hour and 50-minute plane ride from Atlanta. We flew from ATL. Wow. An hour and 50 minutes ain't too bad. Okay. It ain't too fast. It ain't too bad. If it ain't too bad, an hour and 50 minutes ain't much. I could sit through that. I still want to visit Memphis soon and some of the other states in there, but just for the food there, Portland, Oregon. I want to get some of the food trucks, but then. And they got a good hippie vibe down there in Portland. I gotta visit that. Gotta see how that's cracking down there. But it's good to escape from these United States sometime. Everybody, we gotta get that passport though. I paid $130 on my passport. $130. That's but that's before the pictures. Went to CVS, took a picture, because that's cheaper if you buy the picture somewhere else other than the place that you're getting your passport from. It's cheaper. So I got the passport, and this should be good. Barbecue in Memphis is good, Big L says. That's true. That's true. Yep. Yes, sir. I guess I have to take a break here. Come back. Then I'm gonna, wrap the show up because, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock was my stopping time. You're in tune to the Strictly Ghetto Show with yours truly, Gary G. Money John.
It's time to take a break. Play me some Marvin Cease or some Marvin Gaye. Call me later because I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight because I feel like it, I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey. sit around all night long. I'm gonna dance until the morning comes. I'm gonna let all of my troubles go home. It's 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm ready for more. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. Said I came out. Yes, I did. To have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. You see, all you want to do is go out and have a good time. You're not going out to pick up anybody, right? All you want to do is let go some frustrations because you've had a hard and a hell of a week. You got your money, you got your ride. Go head on and have yourself a good time. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. I came out, yes I did. To have a good time. That's all. Oh yeah. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. I've worked hard all week and it's time to take a break. Play me some Marvin Cease or some Marvin Gaye. Call me late because I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight because I wanna get it on. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. I came out, yes I did. To have a good time. That's all.
One, two, 1, 2. Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time. It's my time. I can see it. I can feel it. Time has come now to reveal it. I've been waiting for a long time. Gotta do it. And won't let nothing hold me down. Gotta do it. Because I may not get another chance. I believe it. If I want it, I can have it. I believe it. Done with falling, done with losing. I can do it. I think I'll tell myself again I can do it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna stop till I win. 'Cause it's my time to rise. Hey. It's my time to shine. Oh. It's my time to live. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. Oh, it's my time. It's my time. She's a diva, yeah. She
back up in here. Back up in here. Back up in here. After a break, playing with controls and stuff. It's been another eventful episode of the Strictly Ghetto Show. What we gonna do about this stuff, man? Trump just rolling through. He got his own band of, black idiots that he's got with him. Omarosa, she up there. I'm pretty sure they feeling all happy, and everybody just getting all up in there, locking, just right in step with each other, just in the coon step. Get your coon step on. Get your coon step. Get your coon step on. Get your coon step. Everybody getting the coon step on. Everybody accepting money from him. Chrisette Michelle, she didn't care that I had her singles and stuff. She didn't care that we supported her. But what she did, she said, F it, I'm going to sing for this inauguration. Hey, yo, really? Is that what you going to do? Yeah, they're going to pay me $250,000. Okay. So you going to do that, right? Yeah, I'm going to take this money. But it ain't about the money. I mean, you can get money. I mean, we can take care of you. Nah, that's all right. I'm going to get this money from the orange dude. And hopefully they're going to let me talk with him, too. Didn't happen, did it? Didn't get no talk to him. But, he already got that. He got his specialized, specialized crew of, shuffle dances and whatnot. They ready to do their, get in that step and do that step for him. Not just sing notes. They ain't ready for that. But, they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready to talk about stuff. They ain't ready to think like that. But, I hope it was worth the $250,000. Dang. $250,000 for that, Then Omarosa, that I will never like that Omarosa chick. Something just wrong with her. It's a lot going on with our people, man, and it's just hard to figure out what's going on in their head. And I've been learning to figure out. I've been starting to figure out what's going on in my head. Trying to break down what the bull crap that they gave me growing up. They wanted you, everybody knows it, they want you to feel like you ain't worth a darn. Now, you ain't worth nothing, and you might not be a slave in the physical, but you're going to be slave-minded. And they want you to feel that way. Look what happened to Ricky Smiley's son. Ricky Smiley's son, he don't like black women. How the hell does that make me look as a person? I tell you, I don't like black women. Knowing good and well, that is who I come from. That's who I came from. Who I come from? The black woman. Black woman made me. Black woman raised me. There wasn't no man around. It was hard times. A few times there was a man around, but mom, we had my mom's boyfriend. And after sometimes she be on and with him, and next year she be off. Sometimes she be on and the next year be off. But he still cared about us and spent time with us. You know what I'm saying? How could you not like your own people, man? And they're like, I like Spanish. Well, Spanish ain't a race. Well, I like basically you like anything that's really off black women. And then Ricky Smiley spent all that money in that school, and that's what the school did. What the school did for him, the school taught him, that's what you paid for. You get what you paid for. You paid a lot of money to these white people because he probably only trusts white people to raise his kid right. Because that's what you did. You put you can't see. This is the price that it took that we paid for integration. For the segregation of the schools and stuff. This is the price we paid. Now they tell us they feed us, what beauty is. They tell us what beauty is, and beauty ain't you. Beauty ain't no big nose and no big lips and no dark skin. Or You know, you can't look like that. You can't have weave and be beautiful. Bullshit. You can have a nice weave and be beautiful. You can have your real hair and be beautiful. Beautiful. They want this skin. That's why they got a 30-year difference between us and them. Their skin be shriveling up like hot dogs under the heat and pressure. And our stuff still look golden. Our hair look golden and nice, curly. Many black women can wear, a short Caesar cut and look beautiful. And they can't do it. But, they tell your kid what beauty is. They find beauty for your kid. You send them off to some school. You send them off to some school, they'll tell them what they want your kids to believe. Your kid, black ain't beautiful. Black ain't all that stuff. Black, the nose is too big to be beautiful. You gotta have a thin nose. You gotta have a thin, nose that's long, reach out there and stuff. Big ass, nobody who wants, the big ass noses and stuff. You gotta have straight hair. Even though their hair is flawed. They keep getting that skin cancer every year. They can't stay in the sun too long. Skin start peeling and shit. Skin start peeling, looking crazy and stuff, and you're like, ooh. But that's what they had. They had us like that for years, just thinking that everything was okay. Everybody thinking that stuff's okay. Yeah, I figured that's what they be doing today. That ninja. That ninja says, "Thanks, Gary, for not talking about that damn Super Bowl and forgetting all the going over all the Chi-Chi's accomplishments." Like, yes. I know they was going to be going for it. I would say it like one time during the chat room. That's it. That's it right there. I don't want to talk about it no more. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about Brady and them no more. That's it. So we're talking about this stuff here because, Ricky Smiley's kid got brainwashed. Whitewashed. It was whitewashed. His brain has been whitewashed, and he's trying to make excuses like it's a phase. It ain't no phase. It's a conditioning. That's like you said, that ninja. It's conditioning. It's called conditioning and falling victim to the European stereotypes. That's what you said. Exactly right. Exactly right, that ninja. And here's my version of the bomb.
Everybody say amen.
Play it again.
Everybody say amen. Everybody say amen.
Because that was a jewel that it was dropped. Jewel droppings. Yep. And his son went to a rich ass school. He spent all that money, and they took your kid and put whatever they want to his brain. And he don't really got no self-black pride like he's supposed to have. That's what we gotta build our own schools. So we can have our own, teach our own way, and have our kids grow up to have their arms raised up and the shoulder blades back, and we can have them, be in love with their self first, love their self first, and you're going about it in the right. We start moving in the right direction. But no, we got to go send our kid to the big rich white school. And the rich white school is better than our own people. My black people can't teach like that. Your black people go send my time to stupid school so we can teach. Hey, look, a white girl. I like snow bunnies. Snow bunnies don't mean you any good. You can check the history on that. Marcus Sagler, she up there, can't wait to kill off some people. And they've been made a nice little history of killing off, little black boys and kids. And that was her aim, and that was her goal, and she achieved it. Every goal they go after, they achieve that shit. We gotta achieve our goals. We just trying to, live. That's a goal for us. Trying to make it through, trying to live. That's the goal in life. They got us going through other sides of the, coming. You can't go to school. There's, Ricky Smiley made it so he could have paid for a real school. And so many of the kids in Chicago, they can't go to school. They gotta go to school where, these public schools, and they gotta worry about trying to make it home and live and just make it home without being shot. That's an accomplishment for them. How you gonna make it to graduation and your goal is supposed to be diploma, but instead your goal is I'm gonna make it through this day without getting shot every damn day. It's ridiculous. This life is ridiculous. It just don't make no sense. It's just upsetting. It's disgusting. It makes you sick to your stomach just thinking about that stuff. And how many times they want to, condemn us for the stuff that we didn't create. We didn't create that situation. We didn't create a situation where we'd be living in poverty and pay high taxes, and then, and then, though we pay high taxes, they gonna close our schools down and leave and have us go to the suburban schools, and then that way we have to walk far or have a target on our backs on the way back home, worrying about, okay, how I'm going to live and make it without getting a bullet through my head. That's just what we had to go through. This is what we go through. But it's the killers and the killings in black. The black community is so bad. And the black community is so bad. It's our problem. It's our, and when are we going to get it right now? And when are we going to get it? Because we got to talk about what's wrong first till we get things right. That's why. That's what I'm trying to do every day. I'm exercising the demon. Okay, here's a couple I'm going to read a little bit of chat there. That ninja says, throughout my life experience, if you're around a large group of colonizers, there are going to be some that are not interested in your education and advancement. Exactly. That's another amen there. Amen. Big L says, laugh out loud, that ninja. That from that show, Ricky Smiley has the kid don't really respect him very much. Kid tells Ricky what he's doing next, not asking if he should do something. Kids are very disrespected towards Ricky. Really, I thought he was whooping. He made it seem like he was whooping, giving a lot of ass whoopings as a father and stuff. But I guess that just shows you that ass whoopings alone won't help your kid respect you. End up there telling him what you gonna do. Ricky Smiley just as just because you got more money, you don't mean you ain't as brainwashed. You still got some whitewashing in you. And he's whitewashed as anybody else. I would really, after a while, listen to that show. I'm like, man, that show's funny. And it's got funny, but then there's certain things that are off sometimes, that show. You're like, no. You sit there, it can't be explained every time. And I used to like that, a big part of that show that I miss is that he had got rid of, what's that? The girl, the breast cancer survivor. I remember her. Let me get her name right. Her name was it was Miss Steele. It was her last name was Steele. Forget her name. But anyway, she was nice, and she kind of brought the show together, and they got rid of her. And I still don't really listen no more. There's also some other shows that the other shows I listen to as well. There's some all of us has just got some whitewashing in us, and we don't really even realize this stuff, man. No matter how much you get, no matter how high you get, you still got whitewashing in you. Yeah, exactly, Gary. This is that ninja. Exactly, Gary. If you bring up the fact that everyday spirit is not the same as our Caucasian counterparts, not only do they not want to hear it from other uninformed ninjas, not want to hear it, but other uninformed ninjas will tell you to stop making excuses. That's why we're in the position we're in now. Yeah, I realized this. I didn't really have the shots, worry about guns in my school, but I had to worry about not guns, but I had to worry about violence in the school. Yeah, it could have happened any day. Especially I was growing up in Yonkers, and black people, they kind of have some type of kids are always fighting for position amongst each other, and especially in New York where everybody's on top of one each other, and there's not a lot of respect for one another. So we had to worry about what route to take to get home without running into the bully and stuff. I shouldn't have to go through that. But I did have to go through that because that's the way it was. But our kids don't need to go through that. They need to be working on high. There's a few schools out there that's doing great, and that's because the founders and the people that work there made it happen. You had Dr. Steve Perry had a school in Connecticut. He left that school now. He's the founder. When he set that school, the idea is for college and education. And there you go, Ebony Steele. She was great on Ricky Smiley. So yeah, he set the standard for that. But like Steve Perry, he set the standard for that. And he set the standard for that, and he made things better. Helped make things so clear of perspective. He changed the way the children think. Now they're thinking college. Now they can think about all that stuff. Now you can just worry about your studies and your schooling and stuff. You ain't gotta worry about avoiding a bullet, trying to fight a bully, how I'm going to get through the day, how I'm going to avoid getting shot before going home, how I'm going to get my sister, how I'm going to have to say if you got a little kid sister, you got to pick up on the way, because our kids got more responsibilities than theirs got, so we got to worry about our kid sister, our kid brother, sister, whatever, on the way home, picking them up, getting them safe, trying to keep them safe without getting shot. Got to get them shot without getting them shot. We got to run home, trying to make it. And it's day. Now, how you going to get through all those days of the school year and then try to pass the exams? Oh, them blacks got a low grade score. Blacks have a low grade. They're just not as smart. We got Trump appointing judges like Scalia minded. They don't know. They got mad ads on everything in life going on in their direction. See, and this is why I don't have a lot of love for white people. I don't. I mean, there's a few good in the crowd, but come on, man. As a whole, they can care less. They love the benefit from it. They love their privilege and their benefits more than they do people. And we just see everybody as human. We black folks just see everybody as human. But everybody ain't so human. Some people are just inhuman. The real subhuman is the white people. A lot of white folks that just care about themselves, go through life, thinking up there, they can just throw their feet up and not have to think about, man, everybody must just be going through what I'm going through, right? That's what they think. And you freaking fake. You freaking fake and liar. And Gary, great job. Great topics. Just take your time and relax, man. We enjoyed the ride. You don't have to rush, sir. All right, thank you, that ninja. I'm going to try to slow down. But, when I get on my soapbox, I get real wound up in it. And I get all caught up in it. Like, oh man. Babe just don't understand what goes through my mind. None of these people understand what goes through my mind every day. You just think that, what's wrong? I know what's going on. That's what's wrong. I know what's going on, and I want to stop it, but it's going to take a whole nation of us to stop this shit and get things right. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, bro. Bro, you don't have to leave that part of your town. You'll be caught in some BS. I got out in a better life. Sad, it's like that, but the system in Chicago is built for inner city blacks to fail. I already knew. I knew that. I know it. It's designed for everybody to fail everywhere. This isn't a system that's made for us. We got to get our own system within. You got to get our own schools. We want our own public school systems because they got, they already infiltrated they have KKK and white supremacists. They have infiltrated the PTA boards, the court systems, the police system, the cab drivers, the white supremacists. Everybody's freaking suspected white supremacist until proven otherwise. It's a better way to put a finger on the, it's a better way to figure out who's wrong. Is you gotta presume the white person is guilty before you can say that they're not guilty, that they're innocent. You have to do it that way. Because that's how we survive, man. We can't assume that. We can't go on assuming that everybody's cool because their face look good. And a lot of us been trained to believe that white people are cool like that. And not every white person is cool with you. They love to have that advantage of you. Their self-esteem depends on, it's depending on how bad you feel about yourself as a black person. It is. It does. That's how most of them think. That's how they feel so good. We can talk about, when we have discussions and talks, it's got to be mostly about them. If you ever talk to people, white folks, most of the time it's got to be about what they're going through. And you got to be their therapist and shit or whatever. You got to do that for them. Yeah. We gotta make a future for the children, and we gotta get together. We gotta get our own nation. We gotta try to wake up these black folks, even though it's frustrating as ever trying to speak to people that don't believe. I talked to one of my coworkers, and he's talking about how he's got to convince people now that we invented that stuff, and that what we can how we've been taught about this stuff. He had DVDs and stuff try to show his friends and stuff, like a video called Whiteout. I haven't seen that video, but I've heard it's good, and it's about this, how everything's been whited out in history. And I should probably check that one out when I get a chance. But, when you start revealing the truth to people, like your own people, it's a problem. So, revealing the truth to white folks probably is not in our best interest because, they really dependent on us feeling low about ourselves. And they love to have that feeling of superiority, even though it's the wrong type of feeling that they got, that you shouldn't, because really it's the real feeling that you should get is based off of you. It's called self-esteem. It's not about my group of people doing, I love my group of people, but as for me to feel good about myself, for me to love anybody else, I gotta love myself first. See, you can't have love for nobody else before you got love for yourself. So that's, what's empowered me is to love myself. Then now it's ready to stretch. My love is ready to stretch off into the love of my own people. Because that's next. There's nothing to skip over. Okay, now I love for myself. Then, okay, now I got love for white people. What kind of stuff is that? You gotta learn to look at people that look like you. Or have your type of skin tone, your hair, some of your stuff that you have in common with them. That's self-love too. Then you can spread to everybody else. But, and right now, I think the best idea is for us to assume that every white person is a suspected enemy. Off the rip. Right off the rip. Off the rip. That gives us better odds of surviving this system. You think that, then you can start thinking about how I'm going to get around these people. And, maybe they'll show them something different later. You'll show you something different later. You'll wait for that. But until then, those little clues are dropped in that you have a well together and a well together white brother. Then, until then, they gotta be on the guilty. You put an asterisk right by them. That's right, the asterisk on them. That's a good idea, Big L. Now on the asterisk. And that ninja says, Big L, there's no way that all of that violence occurs accidentally. Is like somebody put a bunch of powder kegs together and started throwing sparks. That's right, man. She's like, I say the Muslims that are killing ISIS, they've been pressed to do that. And we all know who the culprit is. The culprit got stringy hair. The culprit has a thin nose and bologna sliced thin lips. We all know that's the culprit. That is the culprit. Now, in the meantime, I have to go back. I'm have to go back to my job tomorrow, and put on that smile, and put on that uniform, and act like everything's kosher between him and I, Mr. Caucasian man, Mr. Pasty skinned man. But in the back of my mind, I'm assuming them folks are racist. That's just the way it is, man. We gotta start assuming people are racist beforehand. Because that's gonna help us to survive. Then we gotta have our code. McCall said this. Tariq Nasheed said this. We gotta have a code, and that's true on everything. We gotta get together, get a code for what we doing. Get a code, because they got a code. Everybody got a code when they dealing with the other races of people. We gotta have that too. We gotta have that to straighten up, to clean up this mess. That way we can avoid all these freaking coons out here up there cooning, doing a coon dance all over the damn place. That's why folks don't understand. People want to take sides with Charles Barkley, on LeBron. The code has got to be, you can't take sides with Charles on anything because he cooned. Once he cooned out, your luck is out. It's got to be like ashes. Like ashes, when you like a used cigarette, you're done. We can't take your side on that. Now, if with somebody else say the same thing, but then again, we can't do that anyway. When addressing each other in our business in public with each other, we gotta talk via our own shows and stuff like that with each other. Then when we get in the group with them, we be like, oh man, so-and-so's a good guy. It's just that, this and that. You can't really discuss their business that you got in problem with them with in front of the Caucasian cameras, because Caucasian people's cameras and stuff, because they have a way of using that to divide and conquer. That's why we have to get, that's one of the small reasons why we got to get this code of conduct when we're dealing with each other. He just going to continue to do that. He ready to step up to LeBron. LeBron is a good dude. He done a whole lot more for his community. That's got to score more points in our hearts and minds than anything that Charles could say about him. That's what we got to put for first and foremost. Oh yeah, he whined, bump that. He can ask for what he want. That's what this league is about. That's why, Lemonhead gonna get up on there. Lemonhead VJ Wright gonna get up on there and say some bad stuff about LeBron and how he get it. He don't really get it. What you need to get is the fact that LeBron is a good dude. And, that's something that scores more points with me off the court than it does on the court. You score more points with me when you do great things off the court than anything you can do on the court, in the field of play. You can do whatever the hell you want to do as long as you're doing good by us and making us look good and be proud. And he got his boys around him. He ain't, who does that? Who says, oh man, when I blow up, I'm not going to be the only one that blow up. I'm taking my whole crew with me. Whole bunch of brothers and sisters and family with me. Who does that? LeBron did that. So anytime we get beat by him, I don't mind getting beat by him so much. It's just that's just a game. That brother's a real brother. He ain't round cooning around. He ain't trying to sell a show and then trying to pay people off $1 million into the colleges after he done freaking support the freaking cops as they was killing each other, killing our brothers off, just selling us like we ain't worth a damn. LeBron is real. And yeah, he had to dodge a few here and there. He couldn't just say, I don't support my black people no matter what, none of that stuff. You can't do all that. But he's playing it the right way. You can play it. He's doing a better job of playing it than Barack is. Than Barack did. Good job, LeBron, man. We got to have his back. We got to have his back. There's something wrong when we don't have our own people's back when they come up again. We're going to let somebody like Charles. Charles is right. Shut the hell up. Charles is definitely wrong. He ain't got to say shit. And they ain't never say nothing about no damn Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol ain't won no damn championship. He's supposed to be so great. He ain't win no damn championship then. They're okay with Porzingis. They're okay with Marc Gasol. They're okay with folks with stringy hair and thin noses, thin ass lips, thin as a freaking cardboard. They're okay with that. Well, there it is, y'all. That's the episode. This has been the episode of the Strictly Ghetto Girl, my rants and everything and all. And so, let me read some of this chat here. I think I read this one. Big L from X Squad says that ninja when I was that, all powered guns were not on the street. At most, someone had a 22 or 32 at best. Now everything you can imagine is in the hood. And all these little scared guys will shoot anything that moves there. I visit every year, but I'm glad I moved. It saved my life for sure. Then he put down that asterisk, which I agree with. Yeah. Thanks for the compliment on that little thing about the baloney lips. Big L says, I'm sick of Coon Barkley. Willie D. Song said it best about him. And then, Barkley been on LBJ for years. Big L, LBJ made all his friends business partners, and they doing hella good. But kids, he put kids in college. That's exactly what he's done. Put kid in college. That ninja said Charles Butler got on the air and said that shooting and the subsequent lack of prosecution of George Zimmerman and the murderous police officer were warranted because of lack of evidence. He'll say whatever will make his balls master happy, and for that alone he should be beat with brass knuckles. Yeah, we need to freaking gang up on him and get him to beat his life. Jump his ass. And when Shaq said he wanted to punch him in the face, you know, and although I ain't really down with Shaq that much either, but he ain't, you know, Shaq ain't on that coon level with Barkley. He just not. He got to try to catch up if he want to get on there. Damn, that's sad. You know, you should be beat with brass knuckles. Damn, he's like, boss. He said, that's what that ninja said. And Big L says, damn, that's sad. Fuck that ninja. Fuck, sad ass fuck that ninja. Yeah, sad ass fuck Charles Barkley is. Yep. So that's another episode of the Strictly Ghetto Show. I'm glad you listened to me today. I guess you can go on and listen to Jersey. I think Jersey's going now, talking about the Super Bowl, and he got his, you know, he's doing his cigar, smoking a cigar, you know, drinking a Pepsi. I ain't no Pepsi fan, but you know, you talk about his Pepsi, I think my Pepsi. What's that? Oh. He's ready to laugh. Well, get ready for that. I want to get, well, that's one of, I'm glad y'all listened to me today. You had a good time today, and I had a good time doing the show. And like I always say, love yourself, and everybody else should fall in line, and you should, after that, after you love yourself, you could spread your love elsewhere to everybody else, community, and all. But be sure to love yourself first, and people with your skin. Oh yeah, wait, before I go, one more thing. Deion Sanders at that daggone funeral, man. That Eddie Long funeral up there, he was so sad. And, Deion Sanders at that funeral. God, why was he doing? But you know, I guess Deion Sanders, his pathetic display of affection for a man that spent his time, you know, preying on little boys, waiting for them to grow up to be teenagers who can legally molest them after he done freaking mentally played them in their head so they can have sex with him and have us thinking that, you know, he's some special type of God. And so, you know, I don't care what they tell you. If there was a place called heaven, I don't think we should see him there. I don't think he's going to be it. I don't think he's making it. And regardless of what, you know, Deion said. But that's that life that those celebrities live. So they got a different way of perspective of seeing things. They see things based on, you know, money or some other bullshit. They just got a whole different life over there. The celebrities, man. I don't think I'm going to try to become a celebrity. I just want to try to be great. Not a celebrity, just great. What the fuck was he doing at that damn going funeral? They're praising that molester, but they okay with, you know, they're okay with people, you know, dissing Bill Cosby and shit. Praising a molester. Hell no. why is it that ninja also? Why is it that every easily programmed ninja always tells Bill Cosby rape jokes, but you can't get them to talk about Eddie Long because he can quote a book? I'll never understand that. Yeah. They think something so special about this damn Bible. The Bible ain't the word of God. The Bible is a freaking book about, it's the man's best way to trying to explain who God is. That's what it is. A man-made written book. A lot of these stories ain't even about, just are probably just made up or something. Some of these folks probably don't even exist or never have existed. Other things about that book, they had us praising Jesus. Jesus makes us a submissive people. It's just that's a whole other story. I've been into that subject already. What's up, Andrew? You got to listen to the replay on this because I'm about to shut this thing down in a few more minutes. Play a little music on my way, do the outro. But what's up, Andrew Miller, my high school buddy? What's going on? Welcome to the chat room, Andrew. Just going over Trump. The shuffle dance parade people that Trump got going. He got his shuffle dance paraders all in line. You talked about that. You talked about Daryl Scott, the coon, Pastor Coon. But Christianity makes a lot of coons, so that's the way it is. They got my family cooning big time. They are gonna stand by Jesus no matter what he allows to happen. No matter how many times you get molested, no matter how many times, that's gotta be a good feeling knowing that you're gonna be loved as a God and as a person. No matter how many times you got raped, molested, robbed your brain, robbed your history, robbed everything about you. You don't know who you are. You don't know your ass from your head. But they gonna have you. You gonna praise them every day. That's a good ass feeling. I ain't gotta do shit. If I'm the Lord and I'm on my throne, I ain't gotta do shit to help them black folks, and I ain't because it ain't much demanded of me. So that's how that goes. Everybody gonna ready to be praising Jesus and using Bible verses and shit. Black people know Bible verses more than anything else, and they quick to use it to try to point out how they right. It ain't right because they have Bible verse. Read that Bible verse again or something. There's something wrong there. We ready to kiss ass, and we always ready to sell out our own people, kiss ass. Kiss white ass all day. Shoot. In our mind, you probably think that their shit smells better than our own shit. But that's how we think, man. We just get over there and we just start thinking that shit. Like, how in the world? And Bishop Eddie Long was ready to kiss. Bitch Eddie Long can go ahead and go in his and put his tongue down a brother's ass, that was the claims that he did that, and then kids they're okay with it. Everybody's okay with it, Bishop has died, and the new guy replacing him looks suspected, like a gay suspected gay already. The new guy replacing him. And it looked like he got a colonizer as his wife. Yeah. New Birth Baptist Church. Boy. Well, I really enjoyed it today. I hope you did too. That's why I don't feel bad for Bishop Eddie Long. Bishop Eddie Kid stroking. Andrew just got in from work. Listen to this rebroadcast of myself today. I try to take a little more time, working through this thing today. But I'm gonna get better. Worshiping that white dude in that book from the Council of Nicaea ain't for me. That's what I feel too. I was brainwashed into doing it. Remember, You was in that church too when Philip. You and Philip was up in there, and Philip's girlfriend, and they was just up in there. We was praying, and everybody was praying at one time. Boy, they had us like trained little animals or something. What was it? They had us trained, like a little doggy pup or something. Just praying all together to get the same time, having our own separate prayers, praying at the same time, thinking that we had more Jesus than them. Folks, some folks actually probably believe that they got more Jesus than them just because they could speak in tongues. I don't know what the hell you saying. He's saying a prayer to the angels. Yeah. Meanwhile, the great bishop is praying on your little boys. Can't wait till his ass. He probably his mouth just salivating, ready to rape, ready to rape him when he get older. Yeah, the good old Christian church, bunch of rapists all up in there, and people taking advantage, getting big cars, big houses. Big everything. They achieve their heaven in life. Are you achieving the heaven in your life? Hell no. That's messed up, man. And Philip is still doing it. Even after his pastor fucked like a woman in the church, they still lost. Oh my God. Philip. Okay, I kind of felt, I saw his post on Facebook, I kind of believed, yeah, Philip is definitely into that church, man. And they believe in God. See, it just, oh man, it must be great to just not, you don't have to do much for your people. You ain't gotta, they can be enslaved for many years. You would think that, after a while, it's like, I'm going to get my people, I'm going to get the black people out of this slavery thing because I feel like it's wrong as a God, and we're going to move on to another problem. But that ain't what it happens here. What happens is they still in the same, they have us in the same boat, give a different, a modified version of the same thing. A modified version of the same thing. God ain't got to do nothing, man. God is happy. God he gets all the praise for most of the daggone brainwashed black folks all day. He getting their tithes going in his name. People get molested in his name. He all good with it. What kind of God is that? Damn. No wonder some people don't believe in God. At least I tell you how it is. I believe in God. I don't believe that God been good. I think he been pretty horrible now. My eyes have been, uncovered now. I always had blinders on before. All right, thank y'all for listening to the show. I had this show going on pretty long enough. Big ups to everybody. God bless. Now I won't play that one. Okay, let me find. I was gonna play.
Yeah. Me channel Marvin Gaye on this one. Yeah. The universe, baby. Pick a star. Any star, baby.
Bought myself a one-way flight to the nearest star. Traveling at the speed of light to get where you are. I've been traveling all night. I'm halfway to Mars. Gotta get back to you. Yeah. Can't wait till I see your face. It's been too long. Fantasies in outer space kinda turn me on. My mind's all over the place. Can't wait to get home. myself a new outfit, and I'm looking good. My baby thinks that I'm like I knew she would. This is as good as it gets. Knock, knock on wood. Glad I got back to you. Yeah, she is more than just my friend. She my better half. Let me be just who I am, and she make me laugh. I don't think y'all understand. I'm a happy man. Glad I got back to you. Yeah. And now here comes the part. We turn into shooting stars. The world is ours. Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. And now this whole galaxy spreads its arms for you and me. This is where we'll want to be. Baby, rock, don't stop, don't you stop, girl. Push, come on, push it, yeah. Rock, baby, rock, don't stop, don't you stop, girl. Push, you're too much for them, yeah.
See, I'm usually not into the champagne, all the candlelight dinners and the flowers and the chocolates. But tonight, it seems only right to pay respect to the lady who changed my life. You don't really understand what's about to happen. Wait till y'all see all these people screaming and clapping.